Boys and girls, it's half term, and you know what that means. Where are we?
We're in Nottingham.
Why are we here?
Wait.
We're not here to just die already. That's the name of his favourite game he's playing at the moment. He won't stop talking about it. We're in Nottingham because Andy wants to ride the trams.
Hooray!
Hooray indeed. So, trams. We're here crazy early as well. It's so crazy early. It's 10:15 in the morning. We live an hour and a half away, so we left before 9 this morning. We thought we'd stay in early morning routines, at least for today, because I've got some busy work to do later today. In fact, I can probably say it, 'cause by the time this comes out, the other things would have come out, but today is the day that I'm releasing, I've got to say it quietly in case there's any people around, I'm releasing my first Football Manager 22 video. I got access to, or early access to, an alpha build of the game. I'm one of only like half a dozen or so creators who've got access to the game early. My videos for that are coming out later today. They've got to be signed off by the people over at Football Manager first. So we're here early so that we can get home early, just in case. Just in case I need to make any changes. Because if I have to make any changes, we can't be here all day. So that's the plan, and fingers crossed we don't get too delayed with our tram shenanigans. I've not carried a wallet since pre-COVID because I've not needed it anywhere for anything else anywhere in the country, apart from to ride the trams. In order to get a group saver ticket that we normally get for the tram, you have to use the machine, and the machine doesn't take contactless, so we've had to use the little scan in, scan out thing. Because you just tapped in on it. It's the same as London. You just tap in and then you tap out at the other end, I guess.
Oh, that's...
So we've had to do tap in, tap out, and that means it's going to cost us an absolute fortune because we're going to be getting on, getting off, getting on, getting off, and not doing the saver ticket. I assume it might end up working out cheaper. In London it works out cheaper. But yeah, this is the one thing that I still need a wallet and a debit card for, and I just forget because I just don't carry one anymore. I haven't for ages. We did a whole weekend down in London last week.
That's been £9.
And I didn't even take my wallet with me. So, people of Nottingham, probably not the people of Nottingham, Nottingham trams, can you please update it so I can buy a group ticket using your blip blip machine? Because you don't realise, with Andy, if I didn't have, I've had to use my business account and my personal account on my Apple Pay, because otherwise we wouldn't have a card to be able to do contactless with for him.
Stay there then.
Now, I know what you're going to ask. Kev, if today's the day you've got to do all this Football Manager stuff, why come to Nottingham today? The answer to that is very simple. Despite the fact I've got early access to the alpha of the game and have been able to make a couple of early videos, I don't actually have any secret inside information and don't know when the beta for the game is dropping. So what I can be fairly confident of is it won't drop today, because today they're allowing us to release these early videos. But it could be tomorrow, it could be the next day, and it's kind of working out what's the worst situation to be in when we're an hour and a half from home, and obviously Andy not willing to leave until he's done his stuff. Is it worse to potentially miss out on an edit or two that they've got to make on these pre-release ones and maybe get those early videos out maybe an hour late if we get home a little bit later? Or is it worse to be here and see the betas dropped?
Walk it straight.
And but we're moving on. Would it be worse to be here when the beta dropped? Obviously it would be that one. So we're trying to get this out of the way today. There is a potential nightmare scenario, very much first world problems, but a potential nightmare scenario later in the week, because we're at London Comic Con this week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm doing a panel on Sunday if you're going to be there. It's the neurodiversity panel we did a few years ago with the Aspie World and a couple of other guys. But yeah, we're there from Friday morning. If the beta comes out on Friday, I'm not quite sure what the plan is yet. I think we probably go to London late. I need it out like Tuesday or Wednesday or next week. We'll worry about all that later in the week though. No idea why he's filming at arm's length above his head, but he is. I've also never known him be so quick at that previous station. We got off, walked to the other platform and got straight on the next one. Normally we wait there for ages, so he obviously knows today's a day where we've got no time for nonsense. The one problem with this tap in, tap out system is it doesn't explain anywhere how to do it, so we've just tapped again. I hope we're not going to get charged a gazillion times. We're working it the way the tube works in London. You tap it, tap in, tap when you leave again. We'll walk up there to level crossing, come back, tap here again. If we end up getting charged 30 quid for it, we'll know we've done it wrong and have to either remember to bring a card or figure out how to do it properly for next time. Meanwhile, this tram that we just came on is just staying here. But we get to watch this one come in, which pleases this young man who's with us.
Watch it go here. Watch tram go.
Okay, let's go this side of the yellow.
You can see the mark on his face where his mask's been. I think they might be a bit too tight for him now. Might be time for Andy to get adult-sized masks. Andy, just come here a minute. Just smile. Let's do a smile for a thumbnail.
No.
Smile.
Yeah, I have.
That's why I was putting the camera on to say, I think we've started walking really slowly because he wants to get to this corner as the beeping starts. And as I'm about to say that to you, the beeping starts and he ran off. But he'd been walking down here really, really slow. But there's been a few times in the past we've got there just as this has started. Knew that's what he was doing. But now I can't prove it to you because I didn't time it quite right.
Here comes female tram.
Timing is going really well so far today. I assume something's going to go really badly wrong at some point. We've not done any waiting around anyway yet. Andy, you need to stand back. Andy, Andy. He was not listening there, my word. We were leaving and the barrier came down again, which of course you can hear from here. So he's ran back up there. We told him he can't go any further than the corner. And it's going back up now. And any moment now, he'll come bounding back towards us.
Running.
Yeah, probably running. Here he comes.
So good?
Yep.
Excellent.
Folks, I just wanted to take a second to thank this episode's sponsor, Manscaped.com. Those of you who've been around on the channel for a while will know I am a big fan of the Manscaped Perfect Package 4.0 kit, the world's first all-in-one men's grooming kit which makes trimming the hedges safe and easy. But it's all well and good getting rid of all that nasty old body hair if you still stink. What was the point? That's where the refined cologne signature scent from Manscaped comes in. This little bottle contains the same signature scent that is across all of Manscaped's formulas and is the perfect complement to the collection. Might say it's light, approachable and gentlemanly in all the right ways. So yeah, boys and girls, we all knew it was going to happen sooner or later. I am now a perfume model. Let's have a little go on that. Spray it on the old neck. That is citrusy, woodsy, masculine. All words you'd use to describe me and this stuff. What's more, within your 50 milliliter bottle, you get a spray cologne that's hypoallergenic, cruelty-free, dye-free, paraben-free, and 100% vegan. Also, your beautifully designed glass bottle makes a statement, whether it's on your countertop dresser or in your gym bag. So what are you waiting for? Make sure you head over to manscaped.com and check out the new refined cologne. As well, of course, as the Perfect Package 4.0 kit, which includes the Lawnmower 4.0 waterproof electric trimmer, the Crop Preserver ball deodorant, the Crop Reviver ball toner, and 2 free gifts, the Shed travel bag and the Manscaped anti-chafing cooling boxer briefs. So head over to manscaped.com today and get 20% off plus free international shipping when you use code Chapman at checkout. Your balls and body will thank you. I'm trying not to make a big deal out of it because I don't think he's realised what he's doing. But we've just been to Greg's to get our traditional vegan sausage rolls and Andy's just taking bits off of Anna and eating them. Just bits of pastry, which, that's very new.
A bit more? Big bit, boy.
That's awesome. When was the last time he tried a new food? Like, I mean, he tries stuff, but doesn't normally come back for a second bite. We give him a little bit of pretty much everything we eat. But he must have eaten
Most of that.
yeah, most of the pastry off of one sausage roll. So apparently he likes pastry, or vegan pastry anyway,
We can stay till
which
12.
is interesting. Can you buy those ones from Iceland? I know you can buy the normal sausage rolls from Iceland, but that'll be the wrong pastry. If we can find a way to get those, that might be another thing that he can eat, which will be splendid. Do you like that, Andy? You like a sausage roll?
No wheel today. Wheel's gone.
I will. Let's push you down a bit now.
Yeah, you're covered in pastry, which is a new problem.
Laughing.
It's a nice problem to have. We didn't think you'd be covered in pastry today.
Because you're free.
Of course it means Anna's not had any lunch. It's just started to rain, but we can't jump back on a tram and go home yet because somebody, where is he? There he is. He's waiting for the 12 o'clock bells from the town hall, which is about a minute and a half away, whilst eating a second sausage roll full of pastry. He likes these. Good job there's so many Gregs around.
Yeah, I'll put this in the bin.
There we go. Now back on the tram now.
We all good?
Yeah.
Excellent. Little known fact for you, this tram is the one that the famous swimmer was named after.
That's disgusting.
Well, we've completed all of our Nottingham activities. It's not even 12:30 yet, so we're doing good for time. I've not heard back anything about my videos yet, so I'm working on the assumption that no news is good news, but we're only an hour and a half from home, so should be home by 2. So even if I have to make an edit now,
You know
I should be able to get it edited
No water break.
back
No
to them
motorway, no motorway,
and signed
no
off in time for
Not
6
today.
o'clock when the embargo lifts
No moto,
to
no moto, no water
get my
break.
videos out. Excellent stuff. What are we doing now, Andy?
Go home.
We're going home. Well, back home, have some good news and some bad news. Good news, the Football Manager videos have been approved, so I can get them set up and scheduled now to go out tonight and tomorrow, yesterday and the day before for you. Bad news is, after literally just mentioning them earlier in this video, the Aspie Worlds had to pull out of the panel at Comic-Con at the weekend, so I am scratching around trying to come up with ideas for who we can replace him with that's not Sheepdog. I feel like it might end up being Sheepdog. If anyone has any suggestions, let me know down in the comments, but Sheepdog is going to be there anyway. Just don't know if we'll be able to behave on a serious panel together. So ideally it won't be him. And then the videos came out and everything went crazy and I didn't get an opportunity to pick up the camera again, but everything went well with getting the FM22 videos out. I've got another one coming out today, which is awesome. Hopefully, if you've got any interest at all, you've had a chance to head over to that channel and watch those videos as well. But for now, it is Tuesday morning. This video is supposed to be coming out today, so I should probably edit you. I'm going to do that now.